Hi, my name is Chanell J. Wilson. I'm a singer-songwriter and recording artist from the East Bay area. I have been writing songs and poetry since I was 13, and I actually have been performing since I was 3. I got into the arts as a young little girl. I used to do ballet, tap, and jazz. I used to act and do all types of performances and oratorical type speeches. And I just kind of fell into the role of both the artist, the performer, and the writer. As I got older, I would keep a catalog and a journal of just material, and I would write about life experiences, things that interested me, anything that just came to mind. I would write about it just from my observations. I believe in storytelling overall, and I believe that creativity and love can heal this world. And when we tell stories and are able to pull morals out of those stories, it can help inspire humanity and just make for a better and greater society. I am influenced heavily by singer-songwriter types and bands. I'm really looking forward to performing for you today and for workshopping this next set of music. I hope you enjoy it. You can clap if you want to out there. Ooh, 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 hey, oh. Love comes to be might I like more abundantly. Hey, love comes to make your broken heart and set the captives free. Love comes to release from darkness for the prisoners. Love comes to provide for those who grieve in Zion. Overthrowing the powers of the world. Love comes to heal us all, yeah. Hey, love comes to hold and comfort all who mourn. And love comes to preach the good news to the poor. We ain't got to live our life no more like the way we've been living it. We ain't gotta be caught up or caught up by our burdens. We ain't got to be in bondage by the system that ties us down. Cause love came to set us free. Love is the revolution. Love is the revolution. Love is the revolution. And love is the revolution. And love comes that we might allow and live it to the fullest. No more living mediocre, average, run of the mill. Love comes to change our perspective and provide us hope. And love comes to proclaim the truth to the poor. We ain't got to live our life no more like the way we've been living it. We ain't gotta be stressed out, all stressed out by our burdens. I hand you a crown of beauty, no more ashes. We got joy now, we can stand. Cause love came to set us free. When it's me and you, love is the revolution. Your armor, baby, I live for you, my child. Love is the revolution. We gotta stick together, me and you. I live for you, my child. Love come to heal our soul. And love comes to make us whole. And love comes to heal our soul. And love comes to make us whole. Ooh. Thank you so much. I'm Chanell J. Wilson. That song was Love is a Revolution. When it's me and you, we got a revolution. All we need is love. I'm a singer-songwriter from the East Bay, and I'm going to be doing material from my catalog. I weave together songs with a similar theme. I believe in storytelling, so just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hello to everybody on Facebook Live as well. I don't want to forget everyone there, so leave a comment, share, and thank you so much for the Paupaiz Fine Coffees for having me today. This next song I'm going to do is actually my debut single. It's entitled Draw Near to Me, and it's about getting close to the one you love. You can get it right now on all streaming platforms, Spotify, iTunes, or just go on my website at chanelljwilson.com. And here's Draw Near to Me. You can clap if you want to. Ooh, ooh, you make me nervous. You make me nervous when you're around, and when I'm not near you, I wanna frown. I really like you. I like your style. It makes me want to live my life out loud. You're so amazing, and my heart's engaged by you. I stand in awe of your presence. And you're so commanding, you're not so reprimanding. I stand in awe of your presence, drawing near to you, you, and you, drawing near to you. Oh, you really got something that calls me by name. When I'm not around you, I just don't feel the same. You impact my heart, soul, and my mind. You got me out of my element. You make me believe that I can do almost anything. And you're so amazing, and my heart's engaged by you. I stand in awe of your presence. Oh, you're so commanding, yet not so reprimanding. I stand in awe of your presence, draw me near to you, you, and you, draw me near to you. Oh, draw me near to you, you, and you. Draw me near to you. How you doing out there? Yeah? I just wanna be wrapped in your love. I just wanna be wrapped. I just wanna be wrapped. I just wanna be wrapped in your love. Your love, 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 your love. I know you're out there, and every time I make a sound, you come closer to me, so just come on, draw near. Thank you, and that was Draw Near to Me. That is my debut single. We put it out about 1.5 years ago. It's doing pretty good. We're on the radio with that one. Can't complain at all. Let's see. This next piece I'm going to do is a spoken word. I'm both a songwriter, an author, and a poet. And I have a project out right now on Amazon. It's an ebook, and it's titled Poems and Proses, Volume 1, Relief. And there was a time in I believe it was like 2010, where I noticed my behavior was changing, and I was having a lot of moments where I was experiencing what we call in the mental health world triggers, where somebody would say something or do something, and I would respond in a very out-of-character way. And I had to really start dealing with what was deep down inside of me that was calling on this relief. I just needed to relieve some pressure. So this spoken word I'm going to do right here is the actual thesis or the title poem, which is based on the book. And if you want to check it out on Amazon, it's there now. And this is Relief. Relief sermonic, the spoken word. When ideas become phonic, instead of mind thoughts, merely heard. My pressure tank's full, no steam gas released. All this tension equals no still peace. I need to have quiet night slumber, wake up refreshed and rested, instead of counting sheep in numbers, then jumping up, rushed and congested. My headache snarls, my mind wanting to be free. My heart's perplexed, chasing all this insanity. I need an in case of emergency, break glass, pull handle, grab extinguisher type of relief. I need a sudden spray, instant cool burst to fan the ferocious flame of this anxiety. This mental mind control keeping me hex with mouth dry with disdain. Unable to see, I squint and clearly focus, all to realize it was already in my plane. The relief says, it's all just a distraction, trying to keep me out the air while in the storm. Yet there's no need to brace for impact due to this small infraction. My side merely has a small thorn. Relief sermonic, the spoken word. When ideas become phonic, instead of mind thoughts merely heard. My pressure tank's full, no steam gas released. All this tension equals no still peace. That poem is about those still, calm, quiet nights, but you feel so much stuff going on the inside, that tension. This next song I'm going to do is actually going to be my next single coming out. Hooray! We did it! I'm an indie artist, so when we get our projects done, that's like a big victory. We finally have a date. It'll be released on April 17th, so next month. And then the goal is, in the summer, to release an EP project of the same title. And the whole project is basically dealing with conditional love and how it impacts our humanity. And when we find ourselves getting toxic love, sometimes it makes our hearts a little black. So this is called Black Heart on the Table. This is my life, my song conditioning is so contrite, so much dysfunctioning, What's the recipe for this seasoning? I wonder what the color of my heart is. Is it the hue of my skin? This is my black heart on the table, my shield, my rampart for the rhythm and blues. This is my solemnly swear for the truth in you. Oh, how I want love, 'cause my heart is overdue. I need to overcome this black love conditioning. Hey, I need to overcome this black love conditioning. This is my cry for freedom. I can't be polite. It's time for healing. Let's go to therapy for this toxicity. I can't fix the pain where your heart is, but if you're willing, I'll be your kin. This is my black heart on the table, my shield, my rampart for the rhythm and blues. This is my solemnly swear for the truth in you. Oh, how I want love, 'cause my heart is overdue. But I need to overcome this black love conditioning. Hey, I need to overcome this black love conditioning. I need to overcome this black love conditioning. Hey, I need to overcome this black love conditioning. Damn, this American conditioning, this appendage, attachment to a dream. It's a force that I reckon with. Oh, this awful nightmare. Oh, it's a bitter moment. I'm just waiting for the sweet. This is my black heart on the table, my shield, my rampart for the rhythm and blues. This is my solemnly swear for the truth in you. Oh, how I want love, 'cause my heart is overdue. But I need to overcome this black love conditioning. Hey, I need to overcome this black love conditioning. I need to overcome this black love conditioning. Hey, I need to overcome this black love conditioning. And that was Black Heart on the Table. And that will be ready April 17th. So be on the lookout for that one. This next piece deals with what's called hashtag FOMO. I'm not sure if you are familiar with it. And FOMO stands for fear of missing out. And with social media, having our phones, pictures, all these kind of things, it's a lot of filters, and we're trying to chase various different identities. And so I decided, when I was noticing I was having a moment of always trying to look at the phone and putting little doggy faces on and all the little filters, I was like, what am I going through? So I decided to write a poem about it. It's entitled Identity. Where's mine? Ooh. Have you seen my identity? I look in the mirror. I pause. Turn my head right side, left side. Bat my lashes. Smile a bit, pose a little, give myself the sexy eye. playing with my camera phone, hoping, wishing, gawking. I'm trying fronting, my image amuses me. What am I searching for? I think I am looking for identity. What am I searching for? Identity. What am I looking for? My dignity. What am I searching for? Identity. What am I looking for? What am I searching for? Through this mirror, I am lost, all alone, trying to find my own. I just wanna belong. I just wanna belong. Can't you help me find my identity? And that was identity. Thank you so much. I know we've all experienced it, those phones. It's a new technology. I'm Gen X Zennial, so it's still technical. Even though it's more prominent now, it's still a new experience, and it's impacting us as a human. So we got to look at that. So whenever I do any type of show or presentation of my catalog, I look at the theme of the songs I'm singing and I label it a certain title. And so as I was going through my Rolodex of songs for this particular show, I decided to call this Diary of a Former Pick-Me. And I don't know if you're familiar on Twitter, there's a phrase called pick-me, where someone is dealing with either low self-esteem or dealing with a lack of self-awareness, and they're always trying to find they're in a people-pleasing mode where they're trying to find someone to love them, or they're kind of showing signs of desperation. And so this particular song is about a time in my life where and same time when I was dealing with some of those triggers, but where I was dealing with desperation. And I had to really just deal with that and say, hey, you might need to take a look at what's going on here. So this song is entitled Desperate. If I could be a fly on your wall, I would. And if I could be a crusty piece of land in your back pocket, I would. Oh, baby, I would. I'm running out of ways to manipulate my way in your space, so baby. I'm just trying to get next to you. I'm desperate. I said I'm desperate. Oh, how pathetic to be so desperate. Hey, my baby, 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 baby. Hey, hey. If I could be a little sideshow girl, I would. Oh, baby, I would. And if I could break off a piece of me so there'll be more of you, I would. Oh, baby, I would. I'm stressing out of ways to manipulate my way in your space. Oh, baby. I'm just trying to get next to you. I'm desperate. I said I'm desperate. Oh, how pathetic to be so desperate. Hey, oh, baby, 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 baby. Hey, hey. Why did I even let you in? 'Cause you hurt my heart so bad, and you left me raving mad. I'm not even me to think you was my friend, 'cause you broke the seal of my core, and now I just can't move on. I'm desperate, I said I'm desperate. Oh, how pathetic to be so desperate. Hey, my baby, 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 baby. Hey, hey, just give it to me one more time, baby, 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 baby. Hey, hey, how do I hold on to you? Oh, I really, really, really love you, baby. I'm just desperate for you. That song was definitely an eye-opening moment. I had to really deal with growth. I had to deal with the behavior. I had to deal with, why am I begging for this person's attention like this? Something is wrong. And while dealing with that, I noticed I was in depression. I was in all these modes. And it got dark, it got bleak. And I finally had to say, you know what? There's a light at the end of the tunnel. I just gotta go for it. So this next song is entitled Light. You can clap if you want to. Not about giving up today, but there was something I knew I had to give to this world someday. So I gave up another chance. Can't let this pressure get me down. I just gotta fight and move on. And win this race somehow and live my life so very strong. 'Cause there's a light at the end of this tunnel, and I know I'm gonna see it someday. There is gold at the end of my rainbow, and I know I'm gonna reach it. No, I'm gonna. How can my body be full of life, yet my soul feel as good as day? The agony and the pain and strife. Oh no, I'm not gonna lay in that bed. Dead man walking, looking for a grave. I think not, I still got breath inside. Just let me get one foot to the plate, and I'm running, running to the light. 'Cause there's a light at the end of this tunnel, and I know I'm gonna see it someday. There is gold at the end of my rainbow, and I know I'm gonna reach it. No, I'm gonna take them grave clothes off, hey, and get out this box. I won't be scared and climb out the box. Hey, yeah, I'm not scared, won't be scared, no. 'Cause there's a light at the end of this tunnel, and I know I'm gonna see it someday. There is gold at the end of my rainbow, and I know I'm gonna reach it. No, I'm gonna reach it. I'm gonna reach it. I'm gonna reach it someday. I'm gonna see it. Just gotta believe it. I'm gonna reach it someday. reach it someday. Yeah, we're gonna get there one day. May not be today, but keep going. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Reach it someday. And that was light at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes we need those little nuggets just to pick us up out of whatever funk, whatever it is we're in. You just need that little nugget that just kind of gets you to push forward. Coming here, we passed by a church, and one of the slogans said, courage is moving forward, not in the absence of fear, but moving forward with that fear still present. And overcoming issues with mental health and triggers is an act of courage. It requires growth to put that mirror on yourself and say, not only do I need to grow up, but I need to be responsible and deal with whatever's going on. Yeah, things may happen, people may come into our lives and do things, and yeah, the injury could be their fault, but the healing and the responsibility is on us to heal from it so we can be better humans, so that we can have better interactions in love with society. This next poem that I'm going to do was basically the revelation for myself after I looked at the light at the end of the tunnel. Quick little poem, and it's entitled, Love Who Has It. Love, who has it? Love, who wants it? Looking for love in all the wrong places, seeking for love in all the same familiar places. But haven't you figured out? It's still not your time. Sit back, relax, chill, rewind. Time. Love, silly. Love, dreamer. Love in the way you think in love, but it's only the way you fictitiously drink in love. Suicidal love, part-time love, love that is not really love at all. In the meantime, love you. Love you. You love you, don't you? Thank you. That poem really woke me up because I had to accept I didn't love myself. And when you don't love yourself, you don't value yourself. And you'll accept anything, any bad behavior. You'll put yourself in all kind of madness. As I began to explore value, I began to think about the birds and the bees. And then that began to finally make sense. As a woman, I began to embrace my femininity. And I began to realize I'm a beautiful flower. And I need to just be that and be appreciative of that. Whatever type of flower it is, I don't have to be like other flowers. I have to be my own unique flower. And with the birds and the bees will come because they want to make that nectar so they can go make the honey. And that honey can represent real, true love if I just be the beautiful flower that I am. So this next song is entitled Honey. It's my family's favorite song in my catalog, by the way. So my mom's like, you have to do that one. But I love this song. So it's called Honey Gets the Bee. He needs some money, he needs some money, he needs some money, he needs some money, hey, he needs some money, he needs some money, he needs some money, he needs some honey, hey, ha! I am the flower, and you are the bee. Why am I bugging after you when you should be bugging me? I know you wanna make some honey, I know you really got to eat. Why am I bugging after you when you should be buzzing me? Honey, get that bee. Ain't got to do nothing, but just be who I am. I know I got something, hey, I'ma be who I am. He needs some honey, he needs some honey, he needs some honey, hey, he needs some honey, he needs some honey, oh, he needs some honey, he needs some honey. Now if I produce the nectar, then I got what you need. So why am I jonesing after you when you should be jonesing me? I know you wanna make some honey, I know you really got to eat. Why am I chasing after you when you should be hunting after me? Honey, get that bee. Got to do nothing, but just be who I am. I know I got something, hey, I'ma be who I am. Hey, oh, hey, I'ma be who I am. He needs some honey. He needs some honey. Get it, man, some honey. Honey, honey, hey, honey, honey, oh, honey, honey. He needs some honey, 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 come on. He needs some honey, come on. Since I may not be your flower, well, that's alright with me. Cause there is a bee for me, and he's gonna buzz me indeed. And we're gonna make some honey, most certainly indeed. So I'ma take my focus off of you and put it back on me. Honey, get that bee. Got to do nothing, but just be who I am. I know I got something. Hey, I'ma be who I am. He needs some honey. He needs some honey. He needs some honey. Oh, he needs some honey. Hey, oh, he needs some honey. He needs some honey. Honey over to the back now. And honey over to the front, oh. And honey over to the right, oh. And honey over to the left, oh. Now raise your hands up high, oh. And raise them high to the sky, oh. Cause honey get the beat. Said honey get the beat. Said honey get the beat. Honey gets that beat. I'ma be who I am. Now it's honey gets the beat. That's why I have this lovely flower here. Okay, so this next spoken word poem that I'm going to do is another one of those observations. Like I said, whenever I write about what I experience and also what I observe. And what I notice is if someone's been in bondage or in a tight situation for a very long time, freedom looks new. It looks different. It looks like, wow, what is this? I've never saw this before. When you've had dysfunction and then you're introduced to functional behavior, something functional, you're like, whoa, I'm blown away. It's a new experience. So I had to write about this. And it's entitled Thoroughly Impressed. And it's a prose. I am thoroughly impressed by the timbres and deep sound of your tone. It makes me glad I'm woman. From the sultry falsetto to the mid-range to the rich debonair, it makes me so glad I am she. To the long walks, still, calm, quiet nights, those quick moments of silence, my hand fitting in the nook of your hand, my friend, my lover, my king, my heart. Those looks we give in that midnight hour, so priceless. This may sound corny, but I'm hoping this will never part. I effervescently laugh with glee as your jokes make me giddy from the depths within. It trickles to my belly and it comes out like a bold sound of laughter. I don't think anyone else has it like that. It's like a squeal and then a laugh and then a cry all wrapped into one. And I become vulnerable, just so darn vulnerable that I can't stand it. But I love the feeling. And it makes me glad that I am thoroughly impressed, thoroughly amazed, thoroughly in sync, thoroughly engulfed, thoroughly weaved. When you speak, I become tamed, calmed, weak, broken, then healed. I must yield to the presence of a real man. Quiet strength, vibrant aura, resilient. It's all so beautifully inspiring. Thank you so much. There's a movie out called The Pursuit of Happiness. And when the first time I watched it, I was in tears because it talked about this man's journey of just trying to figure out his own pursuit of happiness and what that looked like in America. What is it? Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's what we're all looking for. We're trying to find our moment of happy. And after I watched that movie, I literally got up and went to my keyboard and I wrote this song. And it's entitled Sweet Pursuit. smile in my heart every time I sense you on me. Ooh, you make me laugh in my soul. Feels so good to lose control and drift with you for a moment in time. This peace you give is so alright. Oh, baby, hey, hey, I'm so glad to call you mine. My sweet pursuit of happiness, you are my life, my liberty, my joy. No meaning in life you don't exist, 'cause life without you is such a bore. You make me cry, tears and joy. I feel the flight of passion in my soul. Ooh, you make me groove to a tune that only we can hear in our heads and our hearts. For a moment in time, the peace you give is so alright. Oh, baby, baby, I'm so glad to call you mine. My sweet pursuit of happiness, you are my life, my liberty, my joy. No meaning life you don't exist, 'cause life without you is such a bore. More. I see amber and I see gold. I see rosy red when you're around me. It's never cold. I feel your shelter. I feel the warmth inside. Nothing else matters. I see amber and I see gold and I see rosy red when you're around me. It's never cold, and I feel your shelter, and I feel the warmth inside. Nothing else matters. You're my sweet pursuit of happiness. You are my life, my liberty, my joy. No meaning life you don't exist, 'cause life without you is such a bore. Now a sweet pursuit. This next poem is another one of those observational poems. You know how there's times in life maybe you come across maybe a friend, or maybe it's the first time you ever met somebody and they drop a nugget on you and it changes your perspective. It gives you an epiphany about something. And you're like, whoa, that was a really interesting moment in humanity. Wow, what was that? Well, I found myself, I had that experience with someone, and I just had to write a poem about it because I wanted to remember the moment so I wouldn't forget, because those nuggets kind of push us on through life. It shows us the lights, at the, that light at the end of the tunnel. And this one is called My Archaic Muse. Was feeling stuck in a modern place. Then I saw the light shine across your face. Joy beamed and permeated through my soul, and I found meaning again, even saw my goal. See, my complacency in chasing adolescent dreams has left me hungry, wanting more. You may not grant me initial access, but your eyes have definitely shown me the door. Your soul intravenously feeds me, giving my aura the nourishment it needs to be. You may not be mine, but you gave me a reason. And in this dry, harsh, and cold season, you became a flash sight, an archaic muse full of medicinal light and might.
It is I who felt the force pulsating inside, finding that this life gets better in time. Like a fine wine fermenting, pretty soon my light will be that unrelenting. Shed off my grim, shed off my grime. I'm a diamond in the rough. Even in the pressure, I shine. Just want you to know I see the light in you. It's archaic. It shows because now I'm ready to follow through. I just want you to know I see the light in you. It's archaic. It glows to the tune of my archaic muse. You may not be mine, but you gave me a reason, and in this dry, harsh, and cold season, you became a flash sight, an archaic muse full of medicinal light and might. To my archaic muse, mature, antique, and primitive, to my archaic muse, full of inspiration and follow through. Sometimes those little muses just pushes out that creativity and something happens. You know, as humans in this world, we all have a purpose. We all were sent here to do something. On my website, I have as my vision and as my mission statement, creativity and love can heal this world. And when we just continue to share our experiences and give from our soul, it's healing. It gives people nuggets. It does a work that we all have to do because we all have to be responsible for our humanity. I always think to myself, now that I'm a mom, I'm a 5-year-old, what will our world look like 50 years from now? We determine that. We are the present, but we determine that. So I just want to say to everyone, thank you so, so much. I got one more song for you. And when I wrote this song back in 2004, I had a vision for these songs because I've been writing forever. And I would get frustrated because I'd be planning and I'd be doing different things to try to get bands together or ideas together, and sometimes things would happen and sometimes it just would stop and fall flat. And I had to tell myself, you know what? Just get there when you can. It may not happen right now, may not happen in the hour, may not happen in 5 years, but eventually if you keep going and don't give up, it will happen. And I dedicate this to everyone here and everyone on Facebook as well. Just get there when you can. Stop you. Don't let frustration destroy you. Just get there when you can. Just get there when you can. Just get there when you can. Not today. You got work to do, but don't get caught up in your struggles. You got work to do, but don't get caught up in no hustle. You got work to do, but don't get caught up by your burdens. You got work to do from your soul. Having a dream, ain't reading, not knowing what to do. Don't let frustration stop you. Don't let frustration destroy you. Just get there when you can. Just get there when you can. Just get there when you can. Not today. I know it's hard, and I know it's tough, and I know it's rough, but don't give up. Oh, and I know it's hard, and I know it's rough, but you got to get there. Get there. Keep on fighting. Don't stop moving. Yeah, you better go on, and you got to move and pursue your dreams. Oh, just get there when you can. Just get there when you can. Just get there when you can. Not today. Hey, hey. Just reach your dreams. Get there when you can. I'm Chanell J. Wilson. Thank you so much. Thank you, Paupaiz Fine Coffees, for having me. You can check me out online at chanelljwilson.com. That's CHANELL. Remember, I got a project coming out on April 17th. Check out on my website for it. And once again, thank you so much for having me. Have a great and safe day, and everybody stay healthy.